his name is John C. And his name is John C. And his name is John C. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Let's go. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Or I don't know if you can hear the audio. How's everybody doing tonight? Got a level 2 hype train already. Oh my goodness. All right. Here's the deal. Yeah, let me turn up this. That seems kind of low. That background audio. Is that better? How's that music sound? We good to go? Yeah, level 2 hype train. Oh my goodness. Numpty with the 100 biddies. Thank you very much, Numpty. No message though. Patent Sleet. Oh my god, I don't know. With the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Sounds good? Bro, I'm a big fan. Thank you. Thank you, Ninja Nick over on YouTube. Mark's here. I think Mark is the one that kicked off the hype stream with the fitted biddies. Also, Mark with the 45-month tier 2 resub. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mark. 45 months. Soccer guy with the tier 1 resub. Come back for 18 months. Says, let's go. Oh, Mark also said, let's go. Frag and Randy also with the 13-month Twitch Prime resub. Thank you very much, Frag and Randy. How's everybody doing tonight? I love your videos. Thank you. We released some good videos today. I'm pretty happy with all 3 videos that we launched today. Jay Hetrix with the Twitch Prime sub, getting us that much closer to the level 3 hype train. Thank you. Yeah, we did a... How many people watched the lore video today? I was nervous to put that one out. I was very nervous. Oh, now it seems too loud. I was nervous to put out the lore video today. But it was a 1 of 10. Everyone seems to like it. Koro with the 100 biddies says, doing great. How are you? I had an interesting day. I mean, it was okay. My truck broke down. My truck started having issues. Let me show you a picture of my truck.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
My truck started having issues today, or yesterday. So I called the mechanic and set up an appointment for this morning.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Here's my truck. It started having some issues yesterday, but it was still driving just fine. So I called the mechanic, said, hey, I'm going to be in first thing in the morning. Never made it in first thing in the morning. My truck would start perfectly fine, but then within like 5 seconds, the engine would completely turn off. And I think that's only one of 2 major issues that I was having, because that is not the issue that I was originally having. So, yeah, I was waiting for a tow truck for like 6 hours today. They finally came, but they arrived to my house too late that the mechanic couldn't fix it today. So now I don't have a truck, and I was supposed to take the kids to school tomorrow. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, not terrible. Not a terrible day. Just a couple speed bumps. Qualsack with the 10 biddies. Thank you very much. Out of Ramen with the 245 biddies says Hype Train. Let's go. Thank you. Also, Versace with the $2 super chat says, Zach, vertical GPU, does it have better airflow? Not necessarily. Well, I guess I can't say that. In most situations, I would vertically mount a GPU for aesthetics. That would be the main priority. If you want the aesthetic of a vertical GPU, go for it. There are some situations where a vertical GPU is a performance decision, like especially with like small form factor cases where you have a vent here. Then vertically mounting your GPU can definitely increase the airflow. But for the most part, especially when you're in like a big wide open build, just make it an aesthetic choice. Gyro with the $1 super chat. Thank you. Can that truck game? No. No, this is a 2013 F-150. I barely have a media console thing. It's rocking Ford Sync's operating system, and Ford Sync. This was before Apple CarPlay and whatever the Android Auto or whatever it's called. This is a couple years before that, and the Ford Sync is awful. It's so bad. I need to press like 4 or 5 buttons to get to Bluetooth audio every single time. It's very annoying. But other than that, I love my truck. Except today. Today we had a rough day. Iceman with 100 bit, he says, first off, gotta say choo-choo, keep the train rolling. I'm at work, but I need a new job. Anyone hiring? ZTT. Can you build PCs quickly? And correctly? I had it in my Taurus. It was awful. Yeah, dude, Ford Sync is so bad. For the first, like, 8 or 9 years of my F-150, I was using the voice activation to turn on Bluetooth. I would press one button and then say Bluetooth audio. But then it got to the point where almost every single time it was like, please repeat that, or whatever she says. So then that got annoying. So then I just learned to press all 5 of the button sequence to get it to Bluetooth audio. But that is just super, super annoying. Especially, you know, every single time. You get in your truck, like, how many times? 5 times per day or something? Too many buttons. Can you play Helldivers with me? Nah, I've been watching some people play Helldivers, but it's just not... That's a tough one for me. I'm kind of torn on Helldivers. I like it. I really like that everyone else likes it. I love when games, like, take over temporarily. I love when this type of stuff happens and everyone's playing the same game. That's like my favorite part of gaming. But it's not really my style of game. Saman Bakatocho with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Zach, I saw someone say, did you check the power supply? But they're right. Did you check the battery terminals? Yeah, it's not an electrical issue. It starts up just fine. It's just the engine shuts off. I did some research, and then somebody that I trust told me that it could be a fuel pump issue. I actually parked my truck on an incline, and the way that the fuel sensor is set up is if I'm nose down on an incline, if I have like an eighth of a tank of gas, it thinks I'm empty. So I never let my truck get below like an eighth tank. I try to keep it above a half tank, honestly. But right now I'm sitting at a quarter tank, which is definitely plenty, but I am nose down, and it's giving me the same problem as if I was out of gas, because I actually was out of gas before, and it would start up, but then the engine was just not getting fuel. So maybe it's a fuel pump now, because there definitely is enough gas in it, but it's giving the same characteristics as if it didn't have gas. So I don't know, that's just a guess. I have no idea. But that's not even the original issue that I was calling them for. The original issue that I was supposed to go to the mechanic for was I hear a metal grinding sound in third gear, and as soon as I get to third gear, every single time I tap the accelerator, I hear a metal grinding sound, which is not good. But I don't think that's the same issue as what I have now, so who knows? They'll fix it. Shauna with the 42-month resub says, "Saw, dudes. Saw." Pepinito with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Pepinito. I like that name. Oh, wow. What are we doing on YouTube? This guy needs to get banned immediately. Yeah, you're gone. Sorry about that, guys.
Watch out, watch out, watch
Thank you for the heads up over on YouTube. PC Attic with the Fitty Bitties says, just got a bitty refresh. First thing I bought was my ticket to the Fitty Bitty committee. Dude, I love that. Thank you. I love that. Oh, man, this guy wants to get banned, too. How do I ban this guy? Apparently what I just did didn't work, unless if this is somewhere else, someone else. Ban? Exclamation point ban? Dude, I don't know how to ban people. I don't know. I don't do this stuff. Ban? No. Here, I'll right click them. We gotta get this mofo out of here. There we go. That should have deleted all of his messages. Hide them? Is that what you have to do? Hide? That's what I just did. I think it was somebody else doing the same thing. Is it hide? Mark, is that what you do when you ban people on YouTube? Do you click on their profile and then hit hide? Because I know that definitely removes all their messages, but I don't know if that's an actual ban or not. I'm too lazy to build my own PC. Any pre-builts to recommend? If you're on a super strict budget, go to Jawa and buy from a verified seller. If not, then you got a wide open array of choices from some pretty top tier brands. Corsair, NZXT. I would not get the meme pre-built companies like iBuyPower and CyberPC. Don't buy from them. They suck. ZTT builds, possibly. But yeah, how's everybody else doing tonight? Oh, so hold on. Before you tell me how you were doing, sorry, I got to be a little selfish here. The reason why I haven't streamed in 12 days is because our last stream, let's pull it up. Our last stream was the world first Corsair Micro ATX build that we did. It's a lot of fun. This one right here. This is my last stream, 12 days ago. We built inside the Corsair Micro ATX case. It's officially launched now. Everybody knows about it. Corsair gave us exclusivity so we could actually be the first people with it. It was very cool. John Senior, you're going to have to wait. There's a good shot of the build. I lost my voice during this live stream. For those of you that were there for the 3.5 hour event, I lost my voice, and it took over a week to fully recover. And I did not want to come back to streaming and lose my voice again, because I've done that before, losing my voice, coming back too early, and losing my voice a second time. So that's why I had to take a little bit of a breather from streaming, and I can already tell that I'm talking too loudly. So we're going to have to relax a little bit. All right. PC Addict with Timothy says, are you doing a Thirsty Thursday stream this week? Yes, we are. We're actually doing a pretty cool PC this week. So this Thursday, in 2 days from now, Oh, no. We're doing an ad break. We'll wait. We'll wait. Sorry. People on Twitch are watching an ad. We'll wait. I'll wait for you guys. Remind me. As soon as that ad is over, we'll talk about the upcoming Thirsty Thursday builds. And the commands are working over on YouTube, by the way. Today is the first day where we are testing Nightbot because Stream Elements does not want to work on YouTube. And yeah, our exclamation point giveaway command, as you can see in the YouTube chat, is finally working. Sorry it's taken me this long. You don't need to type exclamation point giveaway again. Just scroll up 2 messages. PC Ag with 10, but he says, Twitch subs, baby, ad free. I'm really close to getting Twitch Turbo, man. Type a 1 in chat if you have Twitch Turbo. It's like $12 a month, and you watch everybody ad free, and the streamers that you watch get paid as if you watch the ads, which is pretty crazy. I'm really close to getting it because there are so, as much as I do love Twitch ads because that's what fuels this channel, it's very annoying. Very annoying. There we go. All right, the ad break's over. Okay, thank you if you watched an ad. How many ads did you guys just watch over on Twitch? Can you guys tell me real quick how many ads you watched? And if you watched a lot, thank you. And you're still here, thank you. Again, that's what fuels the stream here. 0, 5, 5, 3, 0, 5. Okay, that was a big one. 8? Wow, a couple people said 8. Yikes. What was that? 8 like 15-second ads or something? So the way we run ads now is we do bigger ad breaks but less frequent because by default, I just checked, Twitch sets the ad breaks every 18 minutes. It's like, dude, every 18 minutes. Like, come on. So now it's every 30 minutes, but they're just a little bit longer. That way we have less interruptions. 20,000? Yeah. Longer ads, less frequent. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Well, anyway, thank you for watching the ads. I appreciate it. So for this Thursday, we are going to be building a consulting build. So as you guys know, I do a couple consulting services. The main one is like the PC component list design. I don't just send people a PC part picker list. I actually plan out the whole build, give reasons for why I chose all the parts, alternatives. It's a whole thing. Another one of the services we have, though, is that, plus we'll actually build the PC for you. Sam has done it before. I've never actually done a consulting build on the live stream. We're going to be doing that this Thursday, which I'm very excited for. I feel bad because the customer, it was supposed to be built last Thursday, but again, I didn't have my voice. And he said that he wasn't on a big time crunch, so he was okay postponing it. So this Thursday, it is a $2,500 PC, I think, and it's going to look super sick. I think we have, I forget what's in it. I think it's a 7, I forget. But it's going to be a really nice PC, can't wait. And then next Thursday, we're going to be building my wife's PC, her new PC, which is in the Fractal Design Terra. I am super excited. So we were already going to build in, we had it narrowed down, and one of our main options was going to be the Terra. And she wants the jade color one. And Fractal Design, I've never worked with them. I talk highly of them all the time. I don't know why. I've just never worked with them before. And they randomly emailed me like last week. It was basically, hey, do you need anything? And I was like, yeah, actually. We're about to build inside the Terra. Can you hook it up? So they're going to send over, actually, it's on the way. It'll be here on Friday. We're getting this Jade Terra for her build. And we got a couple other companies sending over some parts. Power supply. Actually, I'm only paying for 2 components. I got to pay for the CPU and the CPU cooler. Everything else we already had. So it works out pretty well. But this Terra is definitely going to be the smallest PC build I've ever built in. So kind of nervous. Obviously, we're not throwing cable extensions in there. We are going to put an i7 in there because it's going to be an editing PC for her. So we're trying to nail down the absolute best details of what we can do for thermal temperatures. I think I'm going to actually use my first ever CPU contact plate. Have you guys ever seen these before? I made a video about it a while ago. The CPU contact plate, like this one. Hold on. Oh, nope, that's Amazon. Images. Who was it? Hardware and Box made a video on these before. These guys. These contact plates. These can apparently help drop temperatures by like 5 degrees or so, especially on a hot Intel i7. So we'll probably utilize one of those, and we're just gonna fit the biggest Noctua air cooler that fits inside the Terra, and hoping for the best. Mark says I dropped 6 degrees with mine. Nice. So what the... Let me pull it up real quick. We'll watch a video, or we'll skim a video. CPU contact frame. I've never used one of these before. But basically... Hold on. Let me just find it. I just need a picture. This is what they look like. Actually, that's a fancy one. Basically, what they do is they flatten down the IHS, which is the top part of the CPU. That way, you have a more flat surface, as opposed to these rectangular CPUs. They bend ever so slightly, not to the point where you would look at it and be like, "Oh, that's bending," but they bend ever so slightly. So the contact of your CPU cooler is not as flat as it should be. And by using this contact frame, it'll keep it perfectly flat. And yeah, a lot of people have done some really good testing on it. It's like a solid 5-degree difference. Again, Mark said 6 degrees. So whenever you're building inside a Fractal Design Terra or something that is definitely airflow restricted, something like that will really help. And I'm excited because I've never used one of those before. Firemedic with the fitted bitties. Says, sup, everybody. Sup, Firemedic. How you doing, man? Mr. Plant with the 10 bitty says, what's the thing called that they use for a D-lidded CPU? I don't know. A D-lidder? I don't know. Is there a name for the tool? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific name for it. Are you asking about the tool that allows you to delid a CPU? If so, I do not know if that has a... Yeah, delidder tool? I don't know. Sorry. Mr. Bologna Man with the Twitch Prime sub. Wow, big Bologna fan, huh? Daniel Lively with the Tier 1 resub. Come back for 2 months now. Thank you. Ooh, Eve Cad gifting out Tier 1 sub. Let's go. Thank you. And Level Up. Guys, you kind of missed the hype train. Oh, my goodness. It's okay. Level Up with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Oh, my God. And Daniel. Again. The Tier 1 resub was not enough. Giving out a $20 dono and no message. Thank you, Daniel. Much appreciated. No message, though. Daniel, we got to hear from the people, man. What do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself after the $20 dono? That's big time. Mr. Play with the 10 bit, he says, delidded itself, so it's hanging on by a thread, and was trying to figure out what they use for a cooler and stuff. Oh, sorry. My 7700K delidded itself. Dude, I don't know. I have never heard of a CPU delidding itself. I have no idea. You're due for an upgrade, so I think that might be your CPU telling you that it's upgrade time. I would take it as a sign. What should I upgrade? I have a GTX 1650 and an i5-10300. Says Bryce over on YouTube. I mean, that's a pretty solid budget combo.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
So your next upgrade should be both, honestly. I wouldn't go much higher on the GPU with that CPU. Otherwise, you'll get into bottleneck territory. So I would wait till you can upgrade both. And then it all depends on what your budget is.
And his name is John C.
Rapture King with 100 biddies says, have you ever thought about doing a PC build utilizing a Peltier cooler for the processor or to cool the liquid for an AIO? Come again? Doing a PC build utilizing a Peltier? Is that a typo? Peltier? Dude, that's gotta be a typo. Peltier cooler. Is that a thing? No, that's a real thing. Wikipedia. Peltier cooler? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what that is. No, I have not thought about that. Has not crossed my mind. It is a thing, says Mark. Is Peltier good for cooling? It's a thing. I don't know if it's a CPU thing or a gaming PC thing. But it is a thing. No, that is not. No. No, have not done that. Thank you for the 100 biddies though. Nika is with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. Just type in !point giveaway if you want to learn about all the giveaway stuff. It is currently running. Oh, we do have an end date, but I forgot. What's the date that we said the end date was? It's this month now. It is going to be, what did we say, March 21st? 2 weeks from Thursday? We're going to give it away? I think we said March 21st. I either said that or the 28th. But yeah, if you type in !point giveaway, you earn points, you know, while you watch the streams.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Got 1,900 people entered in so far. We're giving away this PC. Also, this PC right here. This giveaway's been running for a while now. I'm anxious to get rid of it. And then on that Thursday, we will, if all goes well, we will build the next giveaway PC, which I have not planned yet. And now we're at my 2-week warning, and I need to plan what the next giveaway PC is going to be. What should it be? What should the next giveaway PC be? I don't have many parts. Usually the giveaway PCs have been like, okay, we have this part here that we're not going to use. I do have that 4080 Super. That might be too expensive for a giveaway, though. No offense, guys, but that MSI 4080 Super, the cheese grater. Maybe I'll just give away the cheese grater just by itself. Your map with 100 biddies says, I really want a PC, but I don't want to spend $1,100 on your website because I wanted the $850 one you had, but you don't have it anymore.
Watch out, watch out, watch
What would be a good one for that price range? For 800, anything less than 1,000, I would actually recommend just going to Jawa and find any of the top tier sellers. They always have builds around that price point, and doing some research and getting something from there. Go to jawa.gg for anything under $1,000 for sure. I just filmed the video today explaining that, and in a nutshell, yes, I am biased. I have equity in the company. Disclaimer, full alert. Most of you guys know that. But the reason why most pre-built companies, including ZTT Builds, which isn't a pre-built company, but including us, the reason why they focus on the higher end builds is because you can get away with higher profit margins. You can't get that lucrative $300 to $500 profit margin on an $850 build. Nobody's going to pay $1,400 for an $800 PC worth of parts. But when you buy from an individual seller on somewhere like Jawa, the people that build these PCs, PC Lab, builds this PC himself. PC Lab doesn't have thousands of dollars in overhead for employees, employee insurance. I don't even know if they have office space. They just build the PC themselves. So they can get away with a $100 to $200 profit margin, and that works for them. Bigger companies, they can't do that. So if you want to buy a PC like under $1,000, then buy from an individual seller if you want to get the most bang for your buck. People like PC Lab for sure.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
That's why the big companies can't do the $800 PCs. I loved our Frost Nova on ZTT builds. Look at this. This is our Frost Nova. It sells out almost instantly every time we restock it. But we are on version 4. Version 1 of Frost Nova was, I think, what you're talking about, around the $850 mark. But my take-home profit on that $850 build for version 1 was less than 150 bucks. Actually, I think it was pretty close to 100. Now, I don't have a huge company, but I do have to pay for office space and employees to build this PC. So I am not gonna do all of the work necessary to sell a build for a $100 profit. It's just not worth it. It's not worth my time. Because if everything went super smoothly and I didn't get a single customer support email, and if UPS had a perfect track record, then yes, I would gladly give out PCs for a $100 profit. It would be amazing. But things go wrong. And sometimes we have to eat the cost of entire PCs. So we need to make more money than that. Smile with the 10, but he says, do a build with the 4060 Ti and a random Intel CPU that bottlenecks it just to show how bad PC bottlenecks can be. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. I talk about bottlenecks in at least every 5 videos, and I've never actually properly displayed a bottleneck. Yeah, it's actually a good idea. Astronomics with 100 videos.
His name is John C.
Astronomics says, is a 4060 good for a $1,000 PC if I'm on NVIDIA's side? I love the way you worded that, because that is definitely needed. If you are buying a pre-built $1,000 gaming PC, brand new, and you want NVIDIA, then yes, you are going to get a 4060 with a $1,000 build. I also made a video about $1,000. Actually, I just uploaded it today.
His name is John C.
I just uploaded a $1,000 pre-built versus $1,000 laptop video. And yeah, in the typical $1,000 pre-builts from the bigger companies, it is a 4060. If you buy from Jawa, you can get a little bit more than that, potentially. But some people could be using used parts, which they'll declare on there if you're comfortable with that. But yeah, that's about normal for a pre-built. Thank you for wording it that way. That makes my life so much easier. Omnius Medic with the 16-month resub says noise. Thank you. Thank you for the 16-month resub. Let's go. Adam Killer Win with the tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Mini Dragon also with the first Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Sean over the 10, but he says, you should have a... Dude, I hope I'm not losing my voice. Oh my god. This is not good. Keep me hydrated. We got to make sure that we're staying on our hydration game tonight. I would ask my wife for a tea, but I see she's deep into a Helldivers mission right now. Sean of the Tepid, he says, you should have a PC part picker contest for the next giveaway. We are going to do a PC part picker contest soon.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Leo, my man over on YouTube, you are getting timed out. Do not spam like that. That is definitely 30 minutes. That is definitely not the way to get your question answered. Adam Killer Win with the 100 bid, he says, do the giveaway points carry over between giveaways? No, they do not. No, because then that would be really unfair. Like a year from now, the new people joining a year from now, they would have like no shot of winning the giveaways. No, we reset the points after the winner of the current one is confirmed. Smile with the 10, but he says, how much do you think I could sell my PC? I've had it for 4 years. RTX 2060, 10700F, 500 GB SSD, 16 gigs of RAM. Easily, well, I don't know what the aesthetics look like. If the aesthetics are dialed in, easily 500, shoot for 6. Somewhere around there. It depends where you sell it and whatnot. Based off of like online Jawa pricing, 500 would be easy with the 2060. A lot of budget gamers still want just an NVIDIA RTX graphics card, so the 2060 is good value for them. Yeah, somewhere around there. Timbo's Splicer with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Adam, I'm not sure if I got Adam's tier 1 sub as well with those 100 biddies. If not, thank you. One of the suggestions that we got for the Discord suggestion box, if you guys don't know, I actually just cleared this whole thing out. There's not a single new one here. Over in the exclamation point Discord server, we have a suggestion box where people can post suggestions, whether it's for our Discord server, ZTT content, whatever. And then we have the massive thread here that's pinned up at the top that shows my responses. So these are the main threads that we closed that we're not going to do. Same with March so far. And then these are the really good ideas that I want to execute on. I know you can't really see it right now with my camera. But one of them was review PC part pickers at the end of the streams. And I do actually think that's a good idea. Now, I review PC part pickers throughout the stream all the time. You guys know that. But I think we would find value in creating some sort of like entry system where during any live stream you could enter your PC part picker list, and at the end of the streams I'll take like a half hour and like kind of rapid fire through them. I don't know if it would be a good idea to just go in order or randomize it or like charge channel points that you get for free or something like that. But I am thinking about building a system for that. And then it would only be a per stream level. Like, I don't want to review somebody's PC part picker list that's not even here. I want to make sure that they're there getting the feedback. So I am thinking about doing a system like that, and also timing out people that spam over on YouTube. Dude, what's up with the YouTube? The YouTube chat. You guys are slacking, man. Crystal, coming back with the $13.37 tip. Very elite of you, mind you. Thank you very much. No message? Is that right? Are you guys just sending tips with no messages? Wow, yeah, another one, just the tip. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Know your role and shut your mouth, because the people's champ is ready to talk.
There's a message on this one. I'm not going to read this one, though.
I am loving the content, BTW. Keep it up. Also, one last question. I'm looking to get into a field on computer science/cybersecurity, and am looking a laptop to use for coding, running network analyzer software, and taking courses. Could you recommend both a budget laptop and a laptop after I make some more money? Windows Pref. I'm an Apple hater.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Windows Prep preferred. I'm an Apple hater. Thank you very much for the 900 biddies, Adam. Oh my goodness. Sorry, but I do not know laptops. I would, every time I make a laptop video, I literally go to Amazon, and the first thing I do whenever I am trying to make some content about laptops is I type in my price range. If you're at $900, I would search anywhere from $800 to $1,000, plus or minus $100. Figure out what the best GPU is you can get for that laptop. Now, you do want to put it for cybersecurity and stuff. I don't know if you're also a gamer. But then from there, you just got to narrow it down to what features you want. So most gaming PCs, it's the performance that's different. Like features, other than like a couple USB ports, they all have kind of the same features. They're not like too many unique features. Whereas a laptop, features definitely come into play even more, because you're getting the keyboard attached to it, you're getting the monitor attached to it. What kind of hertz rating do you want? What type of resolution do you want? What type of aspect ratio do you want? For professional laptops like cybersecurity and stuff, if you don't want it to be a gaming PC, I would really consider a 16:10 laptop. So most monitors, like a 1080p, 1440p monitor, is 16:9. 16:10 just gives you a little bit of extra vertical room. A lot of professional laptops have been gravitating towards 16:10, and you really feel that, especially in the professional world. Just like you're looking at lines of code, you're looking at your Outlook email inbox, you know, you just get a little bit more data on the screen there. I really like that. But other than that, like I do what everyone else does. I just look at reviews, buy from trusted manufacturers, and for a gaming laptop specifically, figure out what's the best GPU you can get for your price range. But yeah, I can't just rattle off laptop model names off the top of my head. But thank you very much for those 900 biddies. Jake with 100 biddies says, hey Zach, what MOBO would you pair with a 7800 X3D and a 4080 Super? It all depends on your form factor. If you want ATX, then I would definitely buy an X670 or X670E, and then it all just depends on your budget. X670s and X670Es go from like $150 to like $500. So I would not recommend pairing a 7800 X3D with the lower tier, like the Asus Primes or like the DS3Hs, you know. I would get a little bit higher end of a unit. But I mean, there's so many different options you can go with. And then if you want micro ATX, then you got to go B650, because they don't, as we found out, they do not make X670 micro ATX motherboards. There's only one, and I don't think they're selling it. Are you also live on Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, more people are usually on Twitch. We're at 260,000 people on Twitch and 136,000 people on YouTube. Omnius Medic with a 10 biddy says, just snagged a Corsair HS80 headset. Love it. Nice. That's what this is. Yep. It's a good one for sure. Oh, speaking of Corsair, we got to do something real quick, man. I have one thing planned for the stream. I almost forgot. How many of you have seen this? This is brand new. This just came out. Boom. The Corsair K65 Plus wireless. Very cool design coming from Corsair. I have not opened this yet. I was going to actually watch a video real quick because I've heard good things, but I haven't actually looked at it myself. I almost got that at Micro Center the other day. Looks very nice. I saw some review on it. Yeah, it looks really nice. So I'm currently rocking the Corsair K70 Platinum Plus Extra something. I forget. Which I really like. Because this, I don't know if this one has it. No, it doesn't. This keyboard has per switch actuation adjustments. So you can go into Corsair's IQ and set the actuation point for each individual key. Not like I use it, but I played around with it and it's crazy. So like you can make it so as soon as you like just look at the key, it's going to activate it. Or you can make it so you got to press it really, really far in there and then it'll activate. Very cool playing around with the differences there, because I've never done any sort of actuation adjustment. So that's really cool. This doesn't have this, but I really like the form factor of this, and it's wireless. Corsair doesn't release a lot of wireless keyboards. Actually, nobody does. So once this ad break's over, we'll check it out. Iceman with 20 biddies says, putting up the big numbers. Congratulations, sir. Never seen that before. Really nice. Yeah, our live streams have been kicking it lately. During the PC building live streams, we've been getting up to like 500 people on Twitch and still like 100 people on YouTube or so.
His name is John C.
Yeah, very, very, very happy with that. I mean, that's big time. That's big time in my book. Jake with the 100 biddy says, "Hey Zach, what MOBA would you pair?" Oh nope, I already read that. My bad. Wait, what just came through? Did I miss something? No, I think we're good. Make sure I'm not missing anything on YouTube. Oh, I did miss a dono. I'm sorry. Mr. Rainbow Loves Coffee with the $10 super chat over on YouTube says, "I'm not slacking. You call me a slacker. Thank you for being amazing." When did I call you a slacker? I feel like I brain dumped whatever we're talking about. I remember what you're saying, but I don't. Thank you very much for the $10 dono. Also, Gun Invalid with the $2 super chat on YouTube says, "Hey, is that the tech YouTube shorts guy?" I'm attempting to be the tech YouTube shorts guy, yes. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Also, Cad with the $5 Canadian says, "Hi Zach, I'm from Twitch. I'm planning to build a new PC with a 4060 Ti, 16 gigs, and a 13600K. Is that good for 1440p? And new builder." That's tough. That's tough. Oops. I don't really consider the 4060 Ti a 1440p GPU. If that's the best card that you can get for your budget, then I think it's perfectly fine. Then go for it. But for somebody that like wants a hardcore 1440p gaming PC, I don't really consider the 4060 Ti that card. Now, yes, it can definitely play games in 1440p, but the tough ones, the Starfield just got a big performance increase, I think. But those tougher to run GPU demanding games, 4060 Ti, not quite. Not quite. No Cap on YouTube says min 4070. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Now, if you want to play Fortnite in 1440p, the 4060 Ti can definitely do that. But it all depends on what you're playing. But that's a tough one. I personally would say no, but what is a 1440p GPU? It's really subjective because cards aren't labeled how they should be. You know, I'm pretty sure like the RTX 4000 series cards are labeled 8K graphics cards at this point. I don't know. But it all depends on like what would you consider a 1440p card? For me, I kind of like the min 4070. RTX 4070 is minimum, I would say. But it's subjective. It depends on what games you're playing, what settings you want to play at, etc. So I saw somebody talking about the 7700 XT. The 7700 XT is probably the hardest one. I would say the 7700 XT is the definition of the split. Below 7700 XT is definitely 1080p, and above it is definitely 1440p. But what do we consider the 7700 XT? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Is the 4070 Super a 1440p card? Yeah, I would consider it. I mean, I just said min 4070, so the Super would be. But again, it's a very subjective thing. Some people will not agree with that. Cad with the 2 more Canadian dollars says, "How about 1080p? What GPU for the 13600K?" Well, I mean, get the 4060 Ti. Get whatever your budget allows you to play. Or what it allows you to buy. If the 4060 Ti is the most expensive GPU that you can fit in your budget, then get it. Don't aim for 1080p. Just get the most get the biggest GPU that you can get. Most powerful, not physically biggest. Jake with the 30 biddy says, "Thanks, Zach. Much love. Keep up the shorts. Very helpful." Glad to hear that. Okay, that ad break is done. So let's open this up real quickly. Again, or actually, no, before we do that, let's watch a quick video. We haven't watched a video on live stream in quite some time. But I saw my friend Bad Seed Tech. Do you guys know how many people know Bad Seed Tech? Brian.
Watch out, watch
Brian
out,
over
watch
from
out,
Bad
watch
Seed
out.
Tech. How many people? Actually, hold on. Before you say yes or no, how many videos of Bad Seed Tech do you guys think that you've watched of him? How many Bad Seed Tech videos do you think you guys have seen? This is his channel. At least 30. Yeah, he does mostly peripheral stuff. Which I really like watching his peripheral content. He's also an audiophile, so he makes really good headphone and headset reviews. 0, 30, 7, 2 or 3, 20. Okay, most of you guys know him. He released this video, and I started watching it, and I was like, wait, no, let's watch this before I unbox mine. And whenever this video came out 2 weeks ago, this is on the keyboard that we're looking at right now. I immediately, I didn't even watch it yet, but as soon as I saw the thumbnail of this video and I saw Bad Seed talking positively about it, I immediately emailed my Corsair rep and I was like, hey, can you please send this over to me? So now we have it. I just got it. I think this just arrived today. The Taconator with the 10 biddies, thank you very much. Smile, I'll read that once we're done here. Hold on. Let's watch this real quick. We're going to watch at 2x speed. I hope you guys are okay with that.
The interesting one from Corsair. This is the oddly named K65
Actually, we're going to go 1.5. He talks fast.
Custom keyboard scene is
All right, Bad Seed. Let's see what you got.
down quite a bit from where it was a couple years ago. One major thing it did was continually raise the bar for pre-built gaming keyboards, and this one looks like it might be a banger. We've got a 75% layout here, so you get dedicated arrows and a dedicated function row with an F13 location. You get 3 keys on the far right column, plus a textured plastic knob in the top corner, as well as an artisan look escape key. At first glance, it really does look convincingly like a metal keycap with an
That does look
infill.
nice.
It's actually just a really nice paint job over a plastic cap. The spacebar has a nice little gradient triangle graphic on the right side. Keycaps are in a subtle black and gray colorway. The font is really clean, but it's important to note that the keycaps themselves are not backlit. These are die-sub single-shot PBT.
Not backlit. Wow. Oh, that's okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Not backlit. Yeah, on my K70. Yeah, these are all backlit, and it's got the underglow. Oh, yeah, very interesting.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
I do have to point out, and this could just be my copy because this is a really early unit, but not all the legends are centered properly on the keycaps. It was really messing with my eyes, so I measured it out, and there are some alignment errors.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was definitely a early issue. Look at that S. Look how not centered that S is. And the A, oh my goodness. I doubt mine's going to look like that. I'm pretty sure I have a final production unit. That's crazy. That's wild.
I measured it out, and there are some alignment errors like the Q, the A, the S, and a few others
Yeah.
that push too far right, so hopefully they've got that sorted out. The overall
I'm
look
sure
itself is a nice
they'll
departure
fix
from the more
that, though.
gamery offerings we've seen from Corsair in the past. If you still want to swap these out with backlit keycaps, these do have north-facing LEDs, so they'll work great for that. This is
Oh,
really a head-to-head
nice.
competitor with the Asus ROG Azoth, and there are some obvious aesthetic differences, but the
Oh,
biggest
that one
difference
looks
is
nice,
price.
too.
The Azoth still goes for around $199 for the black version and $229 for the white,
geez.
but this K65 Plus comes in at
Watch out, watch out.
That is surprisingly aggressive, especially given that the Razer Black Widow V4 75% is priced at $189.99.
I'm definitely digging these 60 to 65% boards.
The chassis here is all polycarbonate versus having an aluminum top, but it's got a nice texture to it, feels and looks
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
it doesn't feel quite as sturdy as the Azoth, but
I
it
need
weighs
to mute
nearly a full
alerts.
pound less at just over 2 pounds. The face of the
All
board
right,
is
we're
premium.
gonna mute
Very
alerts
small
real
model number
quick.
in the lower left. You also have LED indicators for cap, scroll, and windlock, and we have a multi-purpose indicator next to the escape key that displays when a new connection is made, which wireless status you're in, and my favorite, you can just press function and enter, and it shows your battery life. You can see right down into the board between the top
that's
chassis and the
fancy.
logo of keycaps, and they've extended that design aesthetic to the plate where the Corsair triangle pattern is visible under that spacebar. There's some sound dampening foam applied to the underside of that
Wow.
spacebar too. Underneath, you do have
What?
dual-stage flip-down feet to change your typing.
Is that a thing? I'm sure. How many people here are a keyboard snob? Keyboard experts in here? Is this a thing? I mean, I know about like putting foam underneath the PCB and in the housing. Putting foam in like underneath individual keycaps? Is that actually a real thing? I have not seen that before. That's wild. Corsair, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a thing. That's advanced. Spacebar foam is a thing. Is that not advanced for like a big, not custom keyboard company? Wow.
Spacebar too. Underneath, you do have dual-stage flip-down feet to change your typing angle. You get access to a lot of secondary functions right on the hardware, including a ton of different RGB lighting modes, and there's a quick button on the side by the indicator that instantly toggles the backlight on and off. The coolest secondary functions happen on the arrow keys, where you can quickly assign how the knob performs. You can have the traditional volume and mute, but you can also use it to dim the RGB backlight. You can use it as a vertical scroll or a zoom function.
yeah.
So you can change the functionality of that
That's
knob on the
very
fly
nice.
without going into software. I really like that. On the top edge,
Corsair IQ lets you do whatever. any button on any Corsair product these days, you can customize it through IQ.
The board, you've got USB-C on the left side. Power toggle between 2.4 gigahertz wireless, wired, or Bluetooth, which does support quick selection of up to 3 devices. There is storage for the dongle right on the board, and you can quickly swap between Windows and Mac, and the secondary legends are printed to support both without needing to swap keycaps. So the connectivity
wow,
here
that's
is really
very
solid.
nice
You've got
for
Windows
people like
and Mac,
me.
and you've got mobile devices via Bluetooth, plus you have 2.4 gigahertz support for both Xbox and PlayStation. Inside the box, you get a dust cover, a pretty thick USB-C to USB-A cable, and a combo keycap and switch puller because this board is hot swap. Included switches in my copy of the Corsair MLX red linears. These look like nylon lowers.
I also have the
polycarbonate
red
tops. They're factory
linears.
lubed with light oil. They feel really smooth, sound good. I wouldn't feel the need to hand lube these. I have to talk about the stabilizers too, because not only are they MX style versus Co-Star, which I like to see, but they're PCB mounted, which is really, really good to see.
I don't know if that's good. Oh, I like that spacebar.
Oddly, there's factory lube on the spacebar.
That sounded
stab,
pretty
but there doesn't
good.
seem to be any lube on any of the other stabs. A lube syringe would be the easiest way to tune these if you want. Otherwise, the board's actually pretty easy to get into. All the screws are easy access, and Corsair has confirmed that you can open this board without voiding the 2-year warranty.
Factory lubed. Oh, that's the Ace, the ROG Azov.
So straight away, I definitely prefer the lower, fuller sound of the K65 Plus over the more high-pitched, brittle sound
Wow.
of the Azov.
That's
Now,
a
there
good
is
sounding
some thing
keyboard,
here with these
yeah.
Switches, and it's not just the mic. This is audible in day-to-day use. So let's swap out these linears with some of the drop Panda X tactile switches. I would absolutely
we're not
shamelessly
doing
use
this
my own
today.
tactile switches in here for the test, but we're sold out at the moment. Now, I've not been really kind about these drop Panda X switches in the past, but they're offering a new hand-lubed variant, and they wanted me to check these out.
Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, I like that. I mean, that still sounds good, though.
So the biggest thing there is that the hand lube tactiles
I
are
do like
quieter
the
and
sound
more
of these
subdued in the board
switches,
than
though.
the factory lubed reds that come with the board. Now, I am a tactile fan, so I'm a little biased, but I actually really like these. They feel really good. They're
Yeah.
really snappy, perfectly fine for gaming too, and it does kind of indicate that you might be able to quiet that ping down in the board if you were to hand lube those reds. So internally, we've got a thick steel plate here that's silver. This is a good choice because it makes the RGB pop and it doesn't leave marks on the plate when you swap your switches out. We've got high density foam in between the plate and the PCB, and we've got a thin silicone dampener in the bottom. For most people that just want to
That's
buy
a little
and use
bit
keyboard,
better
I think
than
the overall
my-
sound and feel of this board is
my
gonna be
own
great
foam
right out of the
job
box.
I've
But like
done
a lot
before.
of the other offerings we've seen lately, the idea that you can get into this easy means you get to experiment with stuff like sound dampening and stabilizers if that's something that you want to get into. This does, of course, have IQ support if you want to sync up lighting to your other Corsair stuff or dig a little deeper into the lighting, but this board is 100% functional just on the hardware itself, even down to creating macros, and certain things I found like changing lighting modes actually work better without having IQ on the host software. Again, this is early, so they'll probably get that sorted out. The battery here is 4,200 milliamp hours, and they rate the battery life at 266 hours with the
This is also why I'm interested in it, just because it's wireless. Most good keyboards are not wireless.
backlight off. Obviously, the RGB is going to hit the battery super hard. I've been averaging about 2.5 days of pretty consistent use with the RGB completely maxed out, 100% brightness, and it's been taking about a little over 5 hours to go from 0 to completely full. This is one area where the Azov
kinda
comes out
slow.
cleanly on top. That board is rated for like 2,000 hours with the RGB off, and I can confirm it goes a couple weeks and then some, sometimes with the RGB on. Corsair knows their stuff when it comes to wireless, so I had no issue in performance in game, even when used in conjunction with a wireless mouse and a wireless headset. All in all, I'm really impressed with what Corsair's put together here, especially for the price point. The biggest critiques would be the ping sound that's present with the factory switches and these keycaps, both the centering of the legends, and because they're die sub, you do have to be careful to not scratch these because they will show marks. Battery life isn't really a critique as much as it is a personal use case. If you're going to run it with no backlight, you'll have plenty of battery life. If you're going to run it wireless with the backlight turned up to 100, you need to be prepared to charge this every couple days. But at $159.99, I think this is a major W from Corsair. Great form factor, great feature set.
Major W from Corsair. Okay, I heard what I need to hear. Thank you, Bad Seed Tech. Yeah, he makes really, really good content. He's one of my trusted advisors when it comes to peripherals. Do you guys know that I've collabed with Bad Seed Tech before? Bad Seed Tech has been on... I don't have a knife. That's not good. Hold on. I gotta go get a knife. Dude, don't be looking at my legs, man. Bad Seed Tech has been on a ZTT video before. His beard makes me jealous. He also has beard oil. I actually just used his beard oil yesterday. Whenever we went to LTX, he was probably the, other than like the people he was probably one of the creators that I hung out with the most, or talked with at LTX. Whenever we did the Linus Media Group tour, I was with Bad Seed Tech for a while. He's really cool. I like talking to him. But yeah, he was on a ZTT video before. Okay, here we go. Boom. The reason why I really like wireless as well is because I have the dual streaming PC setup here, and this will allow me to go, hopefully, I don't know if this has 2 modes. Yeah, it'll let me do the 2.4 gigahertz wireless for my main PC, but then I'll be able to just flip it over to Bluetooth, which can control my... Oh, dude, that sounds... Oh, I don't think you can hear that. Hold on. I'll also be able to switch it over to Bluetooth for my streaming PC. Dude, that sounds nice. Oh my God, my letters aren't adjusted though. Corsair, what are we doing? They're not as bad as Bad Seeds, but they're still not center. My A and S is not, and my W is not centered. Oh my God. Hold on. It sounds great though. Dude, that spacebar is crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. I love that keyboard or that spacebar sound. Look at this though. What are they doing? Look at my W, A, and S. Is that centered? Hold on, is that centered? Actually, it kind of looks somewhat... That W is definitely not centered. What do you guys think? It's not nearly as bad as Bad Seeds. There was definitely an adjustment. But isn't my W off? Mark says, wow, that's bad. The W and S key look bad. It's close. It's better than Bad Seed text, but it's still not perfect. What happened? The W is the worst one. It doesn't look as bad on camera for some reason. It's got to be the angle or something. But yeah, my W key. Now, I would definitely never have noticed that. That's close enough that I would never have noticed that. I'm only looking at it because it was very bad in his video. But yeah, it's still not perfect. W a little off. S a little. A looks fine. Yeah, Yeah, I agree. W's the worst. S is not good. And A is almost there. Yeah, wow, that's wild. You got the Monday morning keyboard? That's crazy. It sounds really, really good, though. Yeah, I'm excited to use this. And this is going to be nice and small compared to my full-size keyboard here. And then I can bring this one to the studio because I really like the number pad whenever I'm at the studio. Like, paying people, doing taxes because it's tax season, all the accounting stuff. I really like having that number pad, and I don't really need that at home. So this is going to be my daily driver for a while. Thank you very much, Corsair. Really, really looking forward to that. I would plug it in now, but maybe. Let's get through these alerts. Okay, I'm unmuting the alerts. Smile with the 10 biddies said, hey, Zach, I've done a ton of work putting this list together. PC part picker list. We'll do PC part picker list at the end. Sorry, I can't do them now. We'll do it at the end. Smile. Wait, Smile, didn't we already review a PC part picker list of yours? Didn't we already do that before? Not today. Haven't I already reviewed a list of yours? Thank you for the 10 biddies. The Taco Nader with the 10 biddies, thank you. Tony Wade with the 10 biddies, thank you. Rapta with the 100 biddies says, hey, Zach, what's a good pre-built for a $5,000 budget? I would not buy a $5,000 PC. My recommendation, I mean, you can get a 7800 X3D and a 4090 build for like 3K. So I would not recommend a 5K PC. Taco Nader with the 60 biddies, thank you. Ev, again with the 100 biddies, says, you're a good guy for PCs, not going to lie. That is the goal, thank you. PC Addict with the 10 biddies says, have you reactivated the sound alert for the baller points? No. No. You guys have not earned that. Judging by how many people have been banned in the YouTube chat tonight, although that is a Twitch only thing, so you have that going for you. But no, we had to turn off completely the sound alerts in the last stream because you guys just wouldn't stop. The sound alerts were the only thing that you could use realistically with the channel points, which are free. You just earn them by watching over on Twitch. So I like having an outlet for you guys to use for them, but I don't know. Do we switch them over to bits? I feel like that's really sellout of me. But I mean, you guys were just spamming them. You guys were spamming them so bad during the last stream. I had to turn it off. So no, I have not re-enabled this. Qualsack with another 10 bit. He says, what is the biddy count to expose those calves? I mean, didn't you already just see them? It's high. It's high. For a dedicated calf check, I mean, we're talking 6-digit biddies. For sure. When do you restock your ZTT builds? So the always available PCs, just straight on zttbuilds.com. These restock whenever we build them, which right now is about a little bit slower than a weekly process. It is going to get faster here soon. But for all of these, when they're out of stock, just click here if you're actually trying to buy one. Notify when available. This will. I've tested this myself. This sends you an email as soon as it goes back into stock. So if you actually are trying to find one of these, click on that right there. For the drops, oh yeah, I updated this. These are on the 1st of every month. This was a very rare month where we only had 2 of the drops on the 1st of the month. And if you're a Discord exclusive, then you get priority access to the website 30 minutes before everyone else. We only had 2. These sold out instantly to the exclusives, so the public didn't even get a chance at these at all. But those are only on the 1st of the month. April, we'll have a decent amount of builds. For the April 1st launch, we'll have maybe 4. I doubt 5. Probably 4 solid builds on there. One of them is going to be a pure performance build, which you guys are really going to like. Do we, with the 40, what is that, rupees? I always forget. I've definitely seen that currency before. Yeah, Indian rupee. With the 40 Indian rupee. Thank you. It says, how are you? I'm good. Thank you. Real quick, I gotta go to the bathroom. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break. I am gonna run some ads now. That way you guys don't have to watch them later. So, I'll be right back, guys. Did you guys get ads during that? I'm asking because I specifically see somebody saying I didn't get ads. I need to know if that system's not working. I tried to manually run ads there. And in theory, if I manually run ad, no. You got an ad? Okay, then let's just, okay, some people did. Okay. Yeah, in theory, I mean, Twitch says if you manually run ads, they'll slow down their ads. So I would want 5 ads? Okay, good. Yeah, that way, if I run ads during the BRB scene, then you guys don't have to watch ads during the actual stream. So that's the whole concept of it.
And his name is John C.
Ev, get down another tier 1 sub. Let's go. Thank you very much, Ev. Eve? Eve. Is it Ev or Eve? That's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like I should learn that one. Thank you again. I got an ad. Yes, we got ads. Okay. Ads literally just started? No, there's no way. No, it tells me when you run an ad break. There's no way you just got ads right now. If you are watching ads, then you can't hear me, so you're not going to be able to defend yourself. But Zach, is a 7900 XTX and a 7800 X3D worth it? Yes. Ads right now? Are you serious? Dude, Twitch, what are we doing, man? Okay, I kind of believe you guys now. Is that legit? Twitch is supposed to tell me when it's running ads. I don't know. But yeah, a 7800 X3D and a 7900 XTX, yes. Of course that is worth it. I have an XTX right here. I have an i7 though. But yeah, absolutely. Very, very good price to performance at the high end side. And it's a really, really good PC for sure. Your PC looks sick, man. Wow, thank you. I just made a video on it today, actually. I've made multiple videos on this PC before, but I just made another one talking about how one of my NZXT lights are broken, and it's very irritating. We're gonna have to fix that.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ev with another 100 bit, he says, bye for now, heading to bed. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Hey, Zachary's tech tutorials, unboxings, reviews, and fun. Wait, where'd your question go? Do you like Apple or Android more? Oh, I am definitely team Apple. All the way, man. iPhone. I daily drive a MacBook Pro. Oh, we got a hype train going. Okay. I see you. Second hype train of the night already. Yeah, I use a MacBook Pro more than this PC. Incoming ad break? Twitch. That can't be. Is that an April Fool's joke? Really? No. I'm starting to think you guys were trolling me. Either way, what are we doing, Twitch? Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I'm definitely team Apple for sure. Garcia with 100 bit, he says, is the RX 7600 XT and 7600X good for 1080p gaming? Yeah, for sure. And especially Fortnite? Yeah, for sure. You'll be fine. Yeah. Don't listen to the people that are like, oh no, Fortnite runs bad on AMD. I still have not figured out what they're even talking about. We never have an issue running Fortnite. I've been running Fortnite on this. I don't understand it. Yeah, that's a great 1080p build for sure. Jake with the 10 biddies, thank you. What's your personal preference, AMD or Intel, and why? I don't have personal preferences for that. I answer questions based off of what I think that person is looking for. That's why I make a big deal when somebody says in their question, like we did earlier, I prefer NVIDIA. It makes it easier. You know, if you're a content creator, then my preference is NVIDIA for sure for GPUs. If you were editing videos in Adobe Premiere, then my preference for your CPU is definitely Intel. You know, it all depends on the situation. I do not have a blanket preference for any brand. Ev with the 100 biddies says this is for fun. Ev has not left yet. Thank you again. Akira is here with the 10 biddies, says what ads? No ads for Akira. No ads for you.
And And his
We're
name
good to
is
go.
John C.
That seems loud. Is that one loud? Shadow Blah with the Twitch Prime sub come out for 6 months says, keep up the great work. I will do my best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tony Way with another 10 biddies. Thank you. It is loud? Yeah, let's turn that one down while I'm thinking about it. What was that? The resub? Yeah, let's turn that down. So I have an actual concern here, guys. Try to multitask. I am feeling it in my voice already. We're not gonna make this a long stream. It's been 12 days since I lost my voice. I would have considered myself fully healed, back to normal. But after streaming for just an hour now, I am feeling it already in my throat, and I feel like I'm damaging my voice again. So we are unfortunately going to make this a very, very short stream because I do not want to miss Thirsty Thursday at all because we're building the PC for a customer.
Watch out!
Turn that one down a little bit. Boom. Okay, the resub is turned down. Community gifted. We'll turn that one down. Okay. Boom. Yeah, we're not going to make this a long stream because I got to make good financial and business decisions. And unfortunately, the way my business is set up right now, my voice is the bottleneck of the business. When I lose my voice, our entire business model is severely bottlenecked. So we're going to make this short. Sorry, guys. Peanuts with the 90 biddies says I'm trying to save up money to buy a PC with a 4090. What parts do you recommend? A 1700 X3D, 32 gigs of DDR5, and whatever case tickles your fancy. Sorry, that's a really deep question. Jake with the 30 biddies, thank you again. Koro with the 100 biddies says hype train, thank you very much. Jake with the 50 biddies says hype, let's go. Also, welcome to the 50 biddy committee if you're not already in there, Jake. You've been throwing biddies all night, but I don't think you've thrown a 50 biddy. Is there an official ZTT Discord? Yeah, just exclamation point Discord. I'll put it in here. Yeah, we have a lot of people in the Discord. I am in there every day. I'm in the Discord a lot, actually. I am probably one of the most active creators in their Discord community. I am in there a ton. All day, every day. Dweej again with the 40 rupees says, can you flex your muscles on camera? No. Not for 40 rupees. Zach's in exclusives daily. Oh yeah, for sure. We have an exclusive section of the server as well. I mean, we have 35,000 people in the Discord server. But we do have a little exclusive section where you have to become a subscriber through Discord. That's mostly where I am. But I'm usually in the fitness channel, general chat, and the dad channel, the dad life channel. The ZTT Deals channel is great for flippers on Discord. Yes, we have a deals channel on here. You can turn on the alerts for it. Oh wow, new deals since I last checked. We got Shawner, aka Chef Deals, whipping up some daily PC hardware deals. Here we're cooking up a deal that won't cook the rest of your PC. The MSI MPG G650GF with a very nice price of $70. Although that is a good deal. He's a day late because I did a consulting order yesterday.
And his name is John C.
And I saw this deal, so I recommended this GPU or this power supply to a consulting customer. That deal's been live since yesterday, Shawner. You cooking up some late AF deals over there. Jake with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Jake. Much appreciated. Jake's going off tonight. Carrying the hype train. Thank you. Shawner says, sorry, busy with the restaurant. It's okay, man.
And his name is John C.
Still a good deal. Still a good deal. Jake also gifting out a tier 1 sub. Let's go. Jake 200. Thank you. How noticeable is the upgrade from DDR4 to DDR5? It's not. Because in order for you to upgrade from DDR4 to DDR5, most people are going to need a new CPU, which is going to give you a performance bump anyway. So you're not going to directly notice. And if you do have a CPU, like Intel 12th, 13th, or 14th gen,
And his name is John C.
Glitchy Maui, I'll shut up now. Oh my god. Glitchy Maui with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Oh my, yeah, that's a big sheesh. Glitchy Maui. Whoo. Guys, if you just got a gifted sub from Glitchy Maui, please say thank you. Carrying us almost directly to the level 5 hype train. So was that. Daniel's back with the $20 dono as well, saying, I hope you get better. Yeah, it's, man, I don't know what's going on. Not good. Not good. This voice is not, I don't know if it's old age or what, but for the people in their 30s or older, I know your body hurts in different, here, somebody explained this the other day, and it's the best thing. Whenever you get above the age of 25, every year or two, you wake up with new DLC. It's the best way to put it. Maybe you'll wake up with back pain as the next DLC. And for the rest of your life, you now have to deal with that DLC. 2 to 3 years from then, you wake up with new DLC. Right now, I lose my voice every time I live stream. That's my latest DLC. I have no idea why. But I don't know if that's actual old age DLC or if it's just a temporary thing. But this has been going on since like October. I lost my voice twice in October, I think it was. Adaptive difficulty enabled? That's what it is, man. It's ridiculous. It's always something. It is always something. Koro says, I'm 35 and I pull my back while sleeping. Yeah, I've done that too, man. Like, mine's my shoulder. If I sleep on my shoulder, I mean, I used to sleep in any position I wanted to. Never even thought about sleep position. I would just go to sleep. I didn't used to strategize optimal pillow placement and optimal hip separation. When I was in my 20s, I just went to sleep. Now, if I sleep on my shoulder, I lose shoulder functionality for the next 24 hours. Drink more water while streaming.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Tony Wade with the fitty-bitties. Thank you.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Zach got a whole row of debuffs. Oh, man. Thankfully, I don't have any actual debuff. Well, I would consider my back. My back issue from a high school football, carted off the field, stretchered out injury when I was 17 years old. That has been a real debuff. But other than that, I don't thankfully have any actual debuffs. It's all just minor stuff. I gotta end this here, though. We just got a level 5 hype train, and I gotta go right now, guys. I'm sorry. I feel my voice slithering away with every single sentence and every single bitty message. So I really appreciate it. I have never canceled or turned off a stream during a level 5 hype train. I don't think any Twitch creator has probably ever done that before. But we need to make good decisions here. I do want to go live on Thursday for the PC Building live stream. But I gotta protect my voice. I'm very sorry. Shauna with the Fitty Bitty says, Hype Train, also haven't let myself into the committee in a while.
And
Welcome
his
back.
name is John C.
Zuma with the tier 1 resub. Come back for 2 months now. Thank you very much, Zuma. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to go, guys. Very, very sorry. But hopefully, if this doesn't actually linger around, I will see you guys on Thursday. So have a good night. Have a good Wednesday. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
the ring. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!